interesting, funky music. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, Destroyers, to Alone in the Dark. So I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing Destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. As always, remember that we are destruction. WAHOO! Without further ado, I think it's finally time we enter the world of survival horror with you. Alright, it's finally here. I know we played the demo like what? 2 years ago when this game came out? But now we finally are gonna enter the world of survival horror. After we spent 20 minutes fixing the settings, right? So, let's just... tutorials! You see, I don't know about that. I can change the bottom? I guess it'll let us when we actually pick the game, right? Button mashing! Yeah, let's go. Alright, cool. No español? Okay, you know. That's right, I guess. Screw it. We'll go with quality for now. Let's leave everything on default for now. We'll put it on quality though. Alright, that seems good enough. Alright then, everyone, without further ado, it's time to enter in this manner with you. Difficulty, combat, easy. Take it easy and focus more on the story. The difficulty can be switched through the options menu. Standard, the standard experience with its intended difficulty. Hard. For an extra challenge, monsters are harder and resources are scarce. Monsters! This game has monsters? That's spoilerish. You can't tell me that already, game. Come on. And New Game Plus? Kind of weird that it already shows you that. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be the most interesting part, right? Modern, extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. Old school, for those who want to figure out everything for themselves. No extra systems to guide the player. Oh, I guess I am old school, right? Look at that frog. Look at that frog! It's a reference to the old game. If you know, you know. If not, then too bad for you. Yes, this is a remake / reboot of the original game. Wow, it literally starts the way the original did. Except, yeah, that's new. You know, I'm kind of glad it just starts. That's how the original one did, and this one's keeping with that pace. Alone in the Dark. Let's go.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
I already saw a visual glitch, but that's okay.
The devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy
Nice
didn't kill
Louisiana swamp.
himself. Is that why he's at their setup?
They're settle.
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
I just sound like they just recorded this in like an audio booth.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
This is welcoming. Are we gonna see the evil hand? You gotta show me the evil hand. Come on, game. Come on,
My
game.
uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
Right.
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
I feel like there's some backstory between these two that this game should be giving us. But
Did
hey,
you
whatever
bring it
gets
down?
us to the mansion faster, right?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
That's what I was gonna say. I should like have both of the characters doing like a pose and being like, "Who do you want to pick?" All right. Do we go with Jill Valentine? Wait. Emily Hartwood, Jodie Comer, or Edward Carnby, David Harbour? Well, I mean, we got to start off with the Jill sandwich memes, right? So, considering we're going here because of her, I feel like she might have the more interesting story. But just like Resident Evil Door, we'll play that other playthrough.
Hello?
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
If anything, this
It's a
should
big
actually be
place.
interesting because my friend played as the
Maybe
guy.
on the other
so.
side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
Chapter 1. Alright, game. I mean, I don't know about this type of HUD. Also, yes, I'm already getting pissed with the motion blur. Oy. Yeah, no. What does Ultra even look like? There we go. Maybe low? Actually, no, just turn it off. Just turn it off. And we'll see if we turn up the FOV. Maybe this might be a bit too much. And so you can see it's stuttering. Might have to put it up, like change it from fidelity to performance. There you go, much better. Am I covering something? No? Cool. Alright, let's go. So triangle's like what, my stealth? Damn! I'm guessing this is my evade? Wait, Why did we need the guide to come with us if she has her own gun though? Is this like vision mode? No punching. All right, cool. I wonder if that button's actually meant to be like to inspect items. Spooky music. It's getting the hang of the controls. A key, but also give us that torch.
What's this?
Hola. Flashlight clue. Kitchen garden key. Key item. Nice. That's cute. Imagine that. A survival horror game that gives you like a source of illumination, and you get to control that source of illumination whenever you want to. It'll never catch on. But alright, cool. Flashlight right away. This is pretty nice, although I will say maybe too modern for the time period. Well, actually, what's the time period? This actually might be 1940s. Maybe 1950s. We'll find out. We'll find out. Hey there, Robbie. How you doing? But yes, we're playing the game that started it all. Technically a reboot / remake of the game that started it all, but already if someone's going to be like, yo, this game lets you like pick the guy or the girl, that reminds me of Resident Evil. Yes, that's because the original Resident Evil was maybe somewhat inspired / ripped off the original Alone in the Dark. Now, before someone says, oh, you know everything about the original, I wish I did. I've only seen a couple, like, scenes here and there. And I think the cutest thing that I found out recently was the first enemy you fight in the original PC Alone in the Dark is you're in the attic, right? You're trying to search what you're supposed to do. And then, like, a dog breaks through a window and then just starts, like, running after you. And you're like, oh, shit. And I'm like, oh, wait, what? The first enemy you fight in the OG Alone in the Dark is, like, this dog that breaks through a window? So, if anything, I expect something to break out of this game's window. Otherwise, it's a 0 to 10 for me. If it's a dog, then rip. But let's go. Play Mafia 3? Ooh, let's go. Uh-oh, scary. I will say I don't like it when the game tells me, like, that I can open up an item. We'll see. I think it's somewhere over here. Text highlighting, nope. Map highlighting. Doors and puzzles on the map will be highlighted when they are able to be unlocked or solved, nope. Important parts of clues and notes are highlighted, nope. Dynamic objectives, nope. Reveal interaction points. Okay, so I took off everything that would, like, actually help me. Maybe I could take off tutorials as well, but it's the beginning of the game, so you would think. Kitchen garden key? Although, I will say already, you should not play this game on, like, graphics mode. It runs like shit. The hell is that? I don't like that. It's scary. I would shoot it. If it was RE4, you would shoot at it. But maybe it's a cat, so we're just gonna put our gun away and just hope that it doesn't kill us instantly. Maybe that wasn't a cat, and maybe I should have shot at it. That's okay. If someone were to say that this game's gonna give off RE7 vibes, you're not wrong. I want to say we're literally in the same country.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to get in there.
You don't say. That's true. That is the Resident Evil way, right? Shoot now, think later. Although, we are playing on the hardest difficulty, so I doubt this game's gonna give me money to, or ammo to just shoot shit up. Can I grab that? No? Okay. Something to... yeah, indeed. Indeed. Definitely not gonna bring rope to get that, right? Okay, okay. I'm already seeing what we're gonna be doing here. Throw that shit open. But if someone's gonna be like, why, oh. I guess that was supposed to be scary, but I, like usual, I'm distracted by the area and trying to search for items, and scripted moments don't work on people like me, sadly, because I'm not, looking for the scripted moments. I'm looking for the, utilities, looking for the items. What's this? A key! Housekeeper's key. Just a random key here. Cool. Nice. Let's go. Isn't the Stranger Things people the body model for some of these characters? The Sheriff Hopper, I believe, from Stranger Things, is the guy that you can play as in this game. He's David Harbour, and they got a big actress as well to play as this character. So this game, yes, for better or for worse, was kind of sold on its actors more than the fact that it was a remake / reboot on the game that literally started the survival horror genre. Like, I wonder how many people play this and went like, oh, this seems to like be inspired by Resident Evil, or it's ripping off Resident Evil 2 remake a lot, when in actuality, Alone in the Dark is what started the Resident Evil franchise. Yeah, you could say it was Home Sweet Home, but Alone in the Dark definitely influenced Resident Evil a lot as well. So we're just gonna see, funny enough, how the series that inspired Resident Evil kind of gets inspired by Resident Evil to make a game like this. Hello, Demos. Is there story? But I don't know nothing about the story, but so far, at least with the intro, it seems like this character actually is looking for someone at this manor, while David Harbour, the detective guy, is just there as backup. Like, he doesn't really seem to like have any stake with what's happening in this story at this moment. So that's why I'm gonna pick her. Plus, even if she didn't have an interesting story, I have to pick her because we always pick Jill when we play Resident Evil. So if we're gonna play the game that inspired Resident Evil, we should play the OG Jill. So. And heck, even that PS2 game that I have installed before, the New Nightmare, you can actually play as the guy or the girl, and I believe it's the same guy as this game. I don't know if it's the same girl though. Didn't the budget for this game not pay out for the? Yeah, sadly, if you're wondering, welcome to Seto. This is, let me see. Oh wait, give me a second. Fine, and let Detective Carmi inside. Yeah, if you didn't know, this the studio that made this game, they went under, so they're like done. Like, there's no studio anymore, and that is because this game did flop / tank. Now, someone's gonna be like, it's your fault, Destruction, because you didn't buy it. I mean, you're not wrong, but also there were a lot of other good games that were coming out during that era. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, they should have focused on selling this game as the original survival horror. If you tell people that this is what inspired Resident Evil, they'll be like, oh shit, I gotta check this out now. But if you just say like, hey, it's a remake of Alone in the Dark, people are gonna be like, what's Alone in the Dark? I don't know. Only old heads like me would probably give this the attention or respect that it deserves, just because, like, yeah, no, real shit. There's so many things that had Capcom Resident Evil 1 took from Alone in the Dark. Rats! Shoot them. But yeah, let me see what you guys are saying before we continue. You should have picked Carnaby because he's Hopper from Stranger Things. Already did the bad choice. Why would I pick the guy? Wait, what? No, you already are picking the wrong characters just because... Wait, what? That's like telling me, oh, you should play Cyberpunk because Keanu Reeves is in there. It's like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, hopefully your story will be better. Yeah, they paid the VA so much, now the company's done? Yeah. Yeah, I installed Alone in the Dark. Oh, you're playing as him right now? All right, you let me know how's your gameplay going. My friend who was asking me about this game picked the guy as well, so at least already I'm gonna have a different experience between you and my buddy. It was Embracer who shut them down, the same studio who shut down Volition Saints Row. Alone in the Dark PS1 was actually good. Ooh, all right. I gotta
Every
check that
day
out then.
your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I
Water.
knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us.
At
I
least I
have
don't have to
started
read.
to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I'm going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long
Voodoo!
been skeptical of
Hoodoo,
that
you voodoo
pagan
bitch!
cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words
Already,
dreamt
I'm
up by
kind
the
of starting to see
Creoles,
what
and
we're
I
gonna be
carry
fighting in
around
this
a
game.
small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. That the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the
There's no
few
more
things you have
subtitles.
left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, didn't know we were gonna have to be fight some religious shit in this game and some goddamn cult voodoo shit. So you know what, it's already starting to look good. Resident Evil, it usually tries to be scientific with its monsters. This game actually might be more like Silent Hill, where it goes into the realm of like fucking cult black magic shit. So we'll see what type of BS we're gonna have to fight soon. Alright, give me a second. Is there even a right character to pick, though? Sure, there's a good way of playing it, but you got options for a reason. Well, like I said, at least with the intro cutscene, it seems like this character has a reason to be going to this manor, while the guy is just there as backup. Now, maybe over the course of the game, the guy will be like, "Yo, I actually need to like do something about this area, otherwise, like the world could end." But I'm gonna assume kind of like a good game that has two different characters that have branching paths. They're going to interconnect at times, and if you want the full story, maybe you got to play both characters. Kind of like Resident Evil 2, either OG or remake. Hey, should do a KOTOR run sometimes? No, thank you. I haven't even played KOTOR ever. Zambi's the best character from Dead Island? Oh, hell yeah. I got a zombie army, and you can harm me. Yeah, hoodoo, you voodoo bitch, bro. That's probably the greatest intro to any video game ever. It's a tree cult destruction? A what? No, we're gonna kill all of them. We're gonna kill all of them. If anything, why did we find 2 bullets? Why did we find 1 bullet? Why are we only finding, like, tiny amounts of ammunition? I will say, so far the music isn't creepy, so, I mean... the kitchen. You pretty far in this game, Demos? I'm gonna see if we can, like, at least get halfway through this game. I mean, it'd be nice if you don't tell me or spoil stuff in the game before I even, like, you know, actually get to play the game, but, you know, it's all cool. Two pistol bullets! They're giving me nothing. Ooh, what's in there? Okay, so we gotta find our ammo, huh? Is this game on PS Plus or something? It was the free game of the month last month. You don't know that, man. How do you know that? Oh, I'm sorry. You know exactly what I enjoy in video games, right? Also, what difficulty?
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Look at that bread. Oh no! Yeah, that does not look safe. That's definitely not some RE0 shit right there. Ooh, okay. One of those. Right, I don't even know. It's like someone's starting to play RE4, and right as soon as Leon's like in the car, someone's like, "Yo, you're gonna fight the Los Illuminatus." Like, what the fuck?
I need the key.
And now you're the master of unlocking. You can open them. What is this? Oh, tell me these are like collectibles. Or, wait, what? Okay, we need 3 of them?
I need the key.
Like I said, I care about certain things more than you guys do. Well, you did say you enjoyed RE4 or Dead Island 2 more than RE4 Remake, so that makes sense why that would be your favorite.
Sunday, June 22nd.
Damn, finding
I
a lot of
spent all
diaries.
day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
I need the key. I need the key.
Something down there?
It looks important. It's wet shut. It's wet shut. I need the key.
A map and a key! Nice. Okay, just give me the whole entire map then. Interesting.
What's this?
You actually remember your pop-up of playing the original one, Jadiel? That's fucking sick. Oh, do you have to manually save the game? Cool, we're gonna do that every time we can then. Well, I'm gonna assume the Piazza key probably opens up the Piazza, right? Ah, there we go. Second floor. There we go. Uh-oh. Blood! Well, let's hope that's paint.
Whoa. I need the key.
More lore.
A great
More lore.
depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
As soon as I start finding more articles about like voodoo shit happening here, that's when I go, you know what? Maybe it's time to leave. Also, this is the area that we were able to explore in the demo, so... Rubber stamp! Game, you can't tell me what it's gonna do. Otherwise, where's the surprise? Come on. I will say they did do some shit to make it, like, for babies. Like... It would have been nice if I collected this rubber stamp and I'm like, okay, what do I do with this, right? Or it just shows me that I gotta get those 2 other items, but the fact that it tells me that it unlocks the shotgun cabinet is already telling me, like, alright, make sure you grab these 2 items because we need that shotgun ASAP. So that is something I don't like, but hey, you gotta make the new gamers feel good, right?
I need the key.
You can just go through the window. Also, I love how it's always the same voice every time you need a key. New games have it too easy. They need to strangle us like retro. They're never gonna strangle you. And heck, I had to go on the hardest difficulty to remove certain prompts to be shown on screen. Heck, I don't like the one that shows that you gotta use a key or something. Interesting they give you a gun so early on. Bolted, locked door, blocked door. I guess we go back. Cutscene, uh-oh.
Wait, don't.
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
We play as the girl in the demo.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Derceto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing.
Damn.
If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
This
Wait,
game's a
he
10
ran
out of
away?
10 just for that girl.
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Robbie, have you played this before? Or are you currently playing it? Okay, look back at me.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Is he actually gonna fall? Okay, so how can you tell me that I did the wrong choice just because I didn't pick the guy from Stranger Things? When he literally has no relation to the people we are meeting. No, that's how I know you're a bad gamer. I'm fucking with you. Although I'd rather play as the guy because he has a Magnum revolver, so that's the only reason why I would play as him. Okay. Stick your tongue out at me.
Kid.
Let's look around, see what we can find.
Watch out where you're waving that thing. Also, I keep on like covering
Jeremy
up.
had gone missing. The housekeeper said the staff at Derceto was looking for him. But Emily wanted answers and demanded to speak to Dr. Gray, the man in charge. While waiting, a young girl offered to show Emily and Detective Carnby inside Jeremy's room. The perfect opportunity to look for clues regarding Jeremy's disappearance. Surprised by her own reckless decision, Emily found herself breaking into Derceto. She mulled over how to present her story in case she got caught, but couldn't think of anything that sounded convincing. She wasn't much of a fast talker. Best to find a way to open the front door and let Detective Carnby inside so he can handle the situation.
And that's why Robbie doesn't know how to play video games. But also, that's kind of cool that you can kind of have your own inner thoughts, but it's in the main menu. It's telling you what you're doing. If anything, let's see, a long engagement. When I get back, John Marcus, 1918. Is our character married?
When I get back, John Marcus, 1918.
Can I look
When I get
around?
back.
Or no, I can't, okay.
Dearest Emily, Derceto is the prey of evil, and now they're all in on it. The staff and all the patients are nothing more than a mindless cult set to awaken the bayou. I see now that it was wrong of me to try to survive the madness of the Dark Man. You will also learn that soon enough. Every hour that passes where I deny him his right to my sanity makes it worse for the people I care about. He perfectly staged his world in order to conduct my fall. And I have to fall, Emily. Stay away, my dearest niece. Stay as far away from Derceto as you can. Someday you may understand what I've done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
I will say the narrating when you pick up the notes is a first for me, but it takes away a bit from the experience because I like when you read. I mean, yeah, you could probably just turn off the voice acting if you want. I there's no button that I see there, but I don't know. It's either or, right? I guess it's kind of cool, at least for me, because you get to hear more voice acting, especially from that time period. It's just kind of weird just because you're hearing these, like, I don't know, disembodied voices, and you just don't really know, like, who they connect to or what they are. But yeah, you can read them at your own pace if you want to or whatnot, but it's doing something different. Seeing you sit there when notice on screen is on camera. Yeah, because usually I'm reading it, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of good. I'm kind of good. Family Bible, we already read this. Already read this. I don't think we
Sunday,
got this
June
one.
22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others.
Yeah, you can just
but
press
I'm
stop
scared
and
that
read
he
it
would
yourself.
Do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing
When you pick it up, it plays automatically, but if you go in your inventory, you can read it at your own pace.
Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait.
This company went literally bankrupt because they paid people to read the story for us. I'm going to give them the respect they deserve by letting them read it to us. But no, real shit, that's probably why they lost a lot of money. They didn't have to go through the effort to do this, but they went to. Crazy voodoo shit. That's all we gotta really know at this point in time. Crazy voodoo shit. The rest of the story does not matter at this point. We're trying to find our family member. There's crazy voodoo shit happening. I got a gun. That's all you gotta know.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant
He talks
shout,
like how the people talked in that time period, Robbie.
Vaults, shall be your sepulcher.
They talk like Red Dead Redemption characters.
And I shall weep.
Also, this has a fuck ton of pages, right? Oh my god. Let's see what you're saying. Or what? Speaking of, I watched both the movies today. I remember now that I watched the first one in school when it dropped back in 2018. The first one's good, but the second one felt so filler to me. Of what? Which movie? Sorry. Hopefully you're not talking about Alone in the Dark. That's a bad movie. Proof I know playing video games. I prefer Lara Croft and Nathan Drake. What was the last Tomb Raider game you played, and what was the last Uncharted game you played? That's the real. That's what really determines you if you're a gamer or not. If I nickel for every game in the series with a number subtitle, I at least have 3 nickels? Ooh, which ones? Which ones? Alone in the Dark New Nightmare, Alone in the Dark Reboot, and Alone in the Dark PS3? Actually, you're right. Huh, that's funny. Oh, you watched them? Alright, not bad, not bad. I still haven't seen any of them.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories.
Oh, the original?
My
Okay,
past.
makes sense.
Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, She cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear,
Damn.
and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deseto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
And then nothing. Oh, we got the tile. Cool. A painted wood tile. The motif suggests this being part of a larger picture. At least I know where to go now. Funny enough, the new Nightmare is actually on PlayStation Desco. We'll see how that game goes after we finish this one. I guess we gotta go all the way to the basement? Oh, we put it here? Interesting. Nice.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
David Harbour's character is the main character of the series, so...
I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
Spooky!
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you.
Oh, he just disappeared?
Do you want to carry it, or should I?
Oh, no, no. Okay, she's going crazy. She's tripping out.
Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
Yeah, we can just go home.
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
The eyes aren't weird in this game. They're just trying to make realistic human expressions with an engine that cannot handle that.
Detective
Which
Carnby?
then makes me wonder why they tried so hard to make these characters as lifelike as their actresses.
What on earth is happening?
Oh, tell me it already happened. Yeah, we went to the other. We went to the other.
Emily had never seen the French Quarter quite like this.
I actually like this.
Dark and alien. The only possible refuge she could see from Jeremy's balcony was a bit of light coming from a corner store.
It's almost like a detective noir story, and the narrator is telling you, telling the audience what's going on. I actually kind of like it. We're in the upside. No, we're in the other. Upside down is ripoff of Upside Down is Stranger Things. Oh, so you just warp into another reality? Yeah. Because this game slash the franchise deals with the occult. Like I said, just pretend we're basically in the Silent Hill world. And that's when an idiot says, so this game ripped off Silent Hill, and it's like, it's... That was anticlimactic. Were you expecting a cutscene where a guy is like struggling to go through a window? That was better. The fuck is that? Maybe we'll just grab this and leave. We shouldn't shoot at it, right? Maybe it's a nice monster. You see, this is where like fixed camera angles would actually like scare me, but sadly, RE4 really fucked up survival horror going forward. No, get me out of here! Ah! Oh shit! Okay, I was not expecting this. You are not following me up. Okay, it's following me all the way up here. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Open the door quicker, please! Okay, go. Oh shit! Let me get in. Close the door. Okay, these things follow you across the whole goddamn mansion. Alright. This is interesting. Let me leave here. You stay there. It's not gonna open up the door, is it? We're just gonna leave it up there. You already know what's going through my mind, guys. I'm not gonna say it until I learn more about what's happening. But already that enemy did something that I was not expecting, so that is kind of scary. You see, you do something that I expect, you're not going to scare me. It's like, oh yeah, I go through the door, it's going to stay there because obviously, right? Wow, scary. No, the thing follows me through the door, I'm like, oh yeah, I was not expecting that. That's bad. Okay, that thing's stuck there. Good. I guess every time we get that top right camera, it's a save. Now I doubt that these monsters drop anything, right? I need to test. I need to test. Ooh, we can just like ram through the door. I like that. Okay, that shit's still there. Alright, let's do it. We did it! This is why the company is not here anymore. It's kind of sad, but oh well. Damn, that sounds pretty loud! I don't know if that was a shot or if that was a miss. That was definitely a shot. Three? Okay, this is taking a couple. 5, 6. If you don't drop ammo, I'm not fighting any more of these fucks. Oh god, okay, it's gonna be one of those games. Gonna be one of those games. Yeah, no, 8 headshots, that's actually like on par with any fucking zombie game you can think of. Go play RE2 Remake right now. It's gonna take you 8 headshots to get a kill. So it's not bad. It's just it's the fact that we don't have much ammo. That's the real problem. I need a game where, on an off chance, an enemy will enter your safe room and body you. It's called Dead Space. It's probably the scariest fucking moment in the game. You think you're okay, you're saving, you're upgrading weapons, and then out of nowhere you just get attacked from behind. You can't go that way? Because there's an invisible wall! A good one, funny enough, was Last of Us Part 2. There's a moment where you're like, you get to a workbench, you're like, alright, I finally just grabbed a lot of items, and I'm gonna start, like, fixing it up. And then out of nowhere, while you're fixing your gun, you just hear, like, and someone just grabs Ellie from behind and starts trying to choke her, and you're like, oh, what? Like, what? This isn't supposed to happen? The unspoken rule, you can't attack me while I'm, like, upgrading my gun? What the hell? That'd be like if you could get attacked in Resident Evil while, like, talking to the merchant. Also, bullets in the trash, bullets in the trash. I guess by enemies stumbling allow you to melee them unless they do that in this game. Yeah, staying still will get a crit in Resident Evil, and granted, I don't know if there's something in this game that gives us a critical, but you do see the cursor stay get tighten up when oh, something there when you stay still. So, all right, cool. I'll say Swamp Zombie is definitely a good start.
This can't be.
Items can be thrown at enemies or used to distract them. I was trying to grab it. Just throw it. Okay, cool. I mean, I wonder how much damage that does. Make sure you grab them ammunitions.
I can't go that way.
I'm in love with the art style. It looks diverse. It's well, you know, if you ever wanted to survive a horror with this type of aesthetic, nothing wrong with that. Ah, shit. I didn't want to go in there. I didn't want to go in there! Oh, fuck. I'll let this cutscene play, and if we can't go back out, I'll reload my save. I hate that in video games. So I guess that tree monster comes from the tree cult? I guess. That tree cult that I should have known about, right? Okay, I thought we were gonna do like a QT.
Baptiste?
How'd you get here?
I was back at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle? I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
What happened, Baptiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
I'm not sure.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Nice.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
You got a nice shotgun? No? Or just pick those up and just gonna, like, smash her head. There are 3 keys on this chain, one that opens up Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter, then there are 2 belonging to the Zetto, one for the clerk's office and one for the library. Oh, okay, so we can go back to the mansion and be able to open some stuff up.
Emily couldn't understand where she was, but it felt like a waking dream. Baptiste, who she vaguely remembered from her past, claimed to work as an orderly at Zetto. He was also looking for Jeremy, and seemed to imply that he was chasing him through Jeremy's own mind. Maybe this wasn't Emily's dream, but Jeremy's, and she was trapped inside.
Or inside someone else's head? Uh-oh.
Suspected that Jeremy was in some control due to a talisman that he had been given by a Miss Jackson, a name Emily recalled to be one of the many voodoo witch doctors in the French Quarter. In hope to find a way back to Zetto, Emily set out to find Miss Jackson's place.
Now let's go.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
Damn.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
We won't use that later, right? Your map is of no use here? That's cute. I'm assuming that's where we go. Bullets. Lantern? Preserved reptile. Cool, why not? Secret objective. You see, that's what the shotgun should have said. It should have said secret objective instead of like, yeah, grab these 3 items for a shotgun. Whatever. They're really stingy with the pistol bullets on hardcore. Granted, you could say every game is, but really, just one. Just one. That's right. Can we have a secret cutscene?
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
Your sister. She also works at Zetto?
Yeah, she the one who got us jobs.
Be careful, okay?
You said it, miss.
Or you have to press it 3 times. Why don't you just do it once and have a combo? That's alright. Granted, if I saw Groot's disciples roaming around, yeah, no. If I saw, like, the Ivies running around, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna take out anything that comes in. Granted, she wasn't green, but, you know. Okay, we go outside, and I'm assuming we make a left this time, right? Online, I do like the aesthetic. Foggy. Louisiana. The fuck is that? Hey. You want to help? You just gonna chill? Oh, that's cool. Attack first, think later? What, that's the police way, right? Hey-oh. Also, every trash can in this game has bullets. Or, yeah. Go, still check out every trash can. Also, what the fuck is that? Well, let's go through here first. Pipe! Let's go. We win. How's this? That's bullshit! It's bullshit! Oh, you can't do that, bro! That's interesting.
My weapon broke.
Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, well, there's some jank. There's some jank in this, but... Alright, so you... That's a weird tutorial. You find a weapon which makes you think, okay, this is gonna be my melee for the game. And then you gotta use it immediately because this fucker's gonna come out of nowhere. Then you just swing until he dies, and then it breaks, so... Melee weapons are one-time use weapons? That's interesting. Yeah, they look so much like the Ivies from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Check the trashies like Crow Country? You're not wrong, you're not wrong. And hey, maybe we'll play a bit of that later. So give me a second, let me turn on the light, because, you know, it's super scary. It's so scary. Alright, cool. Distraction? There is like this stealth mode. That does look pretty wild. The real question is, do you think we can like go behind this thing and like insta-kill it? Shit. Calm the fuck down. Ah, shit. We gotta fight this. That looks gross as shit. Run! Oh, fuck! What the fuck is that? Ew! Spitting maggots and shit at me. Okay, do not reload near these fuckers. You are so slow. Oh shit. Well, like, I guess we just shoot until it dies. I don't see no weak spot. Are you gonna explode if I get near you? That's pretty gross. Maggots all over it and shit. That's the closest we'll get to teabagging. Can you not move and aim? Yeah, but it's not that much. I was trying to like run away from it. Alright, killing enemies does not drop any loot, so shooting them is actually a waste of ammo. Kinda wish I could like hold the brick with me. Instead of just, I don't know, throwing it immediately. So we can't go through there? No. Weird invisible walls. So give me a second, I know I missed something else. Are you playing as David Harbour or just the lady move on? No, we'll play as both. Now, am I gonna like, you know me, I'm probably gonna more than likely like 100% this before moving on to the next game, but I think to understand this completely, we are gonna have to play both sides, which I don't mind, but As much as people would like to be like, oh, play as the guy, I will. But when I started the game, at least between the two, it seems like she had more of a story. Nice. Okay, we're gonna keep this and not use it immediately, right? I feel like this is meant to like distract enemies. It's kind of weird.
I can't go that way.
Are you sure? Are you really sure though? That's one giant ass key. Oh, is this gonna be our first puzzle? Okay. I was so far away from you that it doesn't even count. Nice. Where are you going? Come back here, bitch. Oh, never mind, it's the other one. Yeah, screw that shit. More bricks, more bricks, more bricks, more bricks. Ooh! I didn't even know that was a molly. You still alive? Oh, two mollies, two mollies. You're still alive! Bonfire night? Kill an enemy with fire? Okay, okay, this game gives you mollies. Fire grenades, let's go. And yeah, that's way easier than putting how many mags into him? Yeah, no, that's smart, that's smart. Kind of weird that it's environmental, like traps in a way that you have to pick up. And use in the immediate area. You can't like bring it with you unless you want to like hold that charge the entire time. I don't know, we cooked them pretty good. Now yeah, you could say those monsters are kind of basically the pukers from Silent Hill 2. But they got maggots, therefore they're grosser. Cute. I don't know, something like a Sixth Sense. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna do what Capcom does and just put them behind like a doorway or some shit. Wait, can you knock them down here? Oh, there we go. Some bugs. Okay, I won't lie. The way they move, kind of freaky. Ouch. Damn it. So once you're out of melee, you're out. No, I hope they put an insta-kill enemy behind a door. I need some of that, because I won't lie, I was right about to say that these monsters kind of don't really hurt that much. Shit. I don't know how I could miss, like, right beside their head. Like, we've been hit a couple times and we still don't even have half our health gone. I do hope they either give us some, like, insta-kill monster soon, or maybe something that, like, hurts a little bit more. I will say, though, not having a melee will affect us really soon. Just because once we're out of ammo, there's nothing we can do other than just dodge. And killing enemies isn't really helping us at all at this point in time. Like, yeah, you could say it's removing obstacles, Juju. I actually do wonder what that mechanic is where you find 3 items in. If you break through that window. Where is the jump scare? Come on. I'm waiting for it. Is it you? Is it you? Oh no, it's the door. Ooh, ammo. Nice. No street fighting like Alyssa, or even like a knife like Resident Evil 2 Remake. Which, that's a good and a bad thing. Good because when we're out of ammo, we are
This
fucked.
must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman.
Full drink? So you can only have 5 healing items. So we're gonna use one right now. That's cute. In the original game, it was like a health potion you would drink to heal yourself. So in this game, they're like, well, we can't have it be a potion because that's just too retro. So it's alcohol now. And you know what? I like that. I like that. They still keep the drink, the flask. They keep it, but it's just a bit more modern now. I remember the PS3 Alone in the Dark game, you healed yourself with a literal first aid spray. That was pretty cool. Cutscene?
It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
In between, there are doors. Find your own talisman? An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers look to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish, and it occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself.
Emily found this waking dream disturbingly persuasive. If this was Jeremy's world, what did that mean? Was the Hartwood family suffering a literal curse? Was the dark man, that ghoulish specter haunting Jeremy, an actual supernatural being? Emily pushed her thoughts aside and focused. She needed to find out about the talisman and get back to Desetto.
Alright, time to go to the chateau.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman.
Puzzle time? Alright. Let's just see what's in here. Or I guess we don't have the key yet. Alright. We do this, and then we get the key, right?
I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Three, 5, 8. Where is it connecting to, though? Oh, okay, there. And then this connects to... Oh, at the bottom, okay. So it's right there. Oh, and this has to be at the bottom. Okay, so that's 3. There we go. 3, 5, 8. That was cute.
What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Jump scare! Did we leave the other world?
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer.
He's a bad guy.
Are you
Kill
ready
him.
to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seemed certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really?
Should just take him.
Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
So find him. What the fuck?
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark
Trust
Man
the
is some
the
sort
crazy
of
guy?
evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy,
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
Uh-oh.
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
Chapter 2. This looks like if a PS4 game and a PS3 game had a baby. Not wrong about that.
Detective Carnby! God,
Plays like one too.
I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain. I think I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss. You're clearly upset.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Just take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea is, where Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle
Like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do my own thing. You have
I'm
your
not crazy,
escapade.
Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, it's gonna be like a freaking heck, my friend was even saying it's like a Shutter Island. People are gonna think we're going crazy. Then we're gonna be put in the insane
If a
asylum. Oh
talisman like
no.
this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world. Like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
So it seems like, if I'm gonna assume how the gameplay is gonna be like, we go throughout the mansion, solve as much as we can, and then eventually we're gonna be like teleported to the other realm, not the upside down, where we fight monsters, get items to be able to unlock more parts of the mansion. All right. The only thing, I guess, for me, granted, it's kind of hard to do it, is maybe this game might not be scary. Like, at least from what I've seen with the first combat sections, the scares come from, A, the monster design, which, yeah, they are pretty gross, at least that maggot monster. But B, specifically, and this is why I say, I hate Capcom, because they are the golden standard of video games nowadays. The only way they can make the monsters scary is by putting them in areas that you would not see them with your camera. So behind doors or behind like angles like that. So then when you're going through, it's like, ah, and it's like, oh, scary. So I don't know. At least for me, that's never really been scary. You'll shock me, but I don't know. We'll see. Boo, not scary. Play Tongues of Horror Super Mario Simulator? You're not wrong. If anything, it's kind of scary how cheap those games are. And they even come with a platinum. Okay. Oh, God. Wait, the girl's a patient?
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
Date of mission, December 16, 1928. Okay, cool.
Interesting. It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's.
I'll read more of that later. Rorschach. I'm guessing once you collect all the items, it just gives you bonus stuff. Which, I don't know how we're not gonna collect everything. Unless it's really that tough.
I need the key.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
You need to play one of those AI games from the PS Store on stream. I wouldn't mind. Just tell me which one you want and I can do it. Ooh, a key. Room key number 6.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Deceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the 1st floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the 2nd floor.
And the staff, I believe, are on 3rd? Okay, cool.
Just...
No, I was reading. Oh, okay, so because it's chapter 2, it removes all the previous pages.
Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Conby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called. If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
Tells you what to do. Although I knew we had to go to the boiler room.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
No clicks. No cheating! It's loading. It's loading!
I can't leave. I need to find Jeremy.
Oh, I can't leave right now? Come on.
I need the key.
Why did it tell me to sprint them? Crows! You die. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, the sound effect of the fucking gun is the funniest thing in this game. This is like Ada's Tiny Pistol in RE2 Remake, and this shit fucking sounds like it's the hand cannon from RE4. Like, the biggest muzzle flash, the biggest recoil, it's amazing. I like this handgun. It sounds powerful, but it's actually so shit. No, we have to shoot the crows. The crows, they took our money. I'm assuming that's where we gotta go, so we're gonna go up here. I will say, don't know why there was well, there's like a crouch feature. Oh, kind of funny we can use our gun in this area. I doubt we're gonna fight anything.
Jeremy's room. All back to normal.
Room key number 6. Emily's here, clear.
Here. Emily's here.
I'm assuming that's the little girl that drew that. Little girl's room? I was gonna say, what was that slam? I'm assuming that's the other door. We need one more item and then we can get the shotgun! Which, we'll see how that works considering how many shots it takes to kill one of these enemies. Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! No. Real pictures? Ooh, stories by H.G. Wells and Jules Verne? Edgar Allan Poe! Nothing. We're not going in there. We're not going in there. Yeah, do not go in there. I'm assuming that would probably give you handgun ammo on easy. And that too. Can you remove that?
What a strange but beautiful room.
You see, I don't like how it shows you like a dot on everything. They kind of already spoils what I'm supposed to do before the game even like leads me to the puzzle area. It's like, oh, there's dots on these pictures. I wonder if we got to connect them in a way. Oh, okay, now that's a good one. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with that one. You got me there, game. You got me, game. Alright, let's see.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Okay. We got a astrology sign. Definitely not gonna use that, right?
Are these zodiac signs?
Are they? If you have to use this shitty mirror to do a puzzle, then 10 out of 10. Nice music, though.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings.
I'm assuming that has to be flipped. This one stays. I like how they like this one's so far in the corner.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child.
I saw she like wrote something
The
down.
astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them.
Alright, alright. Three digits. Painting. And then this.
Will I need to remember?
Why did she write numbers on it, though? Aquarius 1, Scorpio 10, Sag 11? I'm assuming these are the names that are over here, right? I mean, it kind of told us what we need with the three that we needed.
Will I need to?
Aquarius, the arrow, and the M. Okay, those are pretty interesting. I actually don't know what the fuck to do. This actually might be a good one. It's funny because my friend was actually telling me about this one too. He's like, yeah, there's like a good puzzle that like you got to know like your zodiac sign for. I'm like, oh fuck. Is it easy? He's like, Granted, he told me he was playing on normal, so there actually might be a difference between the puzzles. Well, you know what we do when we get stuck. We move on. That's a problem for the future version of me 20 minutes from now to deal with. Maybe we need something from a different room. See, that's how you make it work.
Looks like some kind of rot.
But sadly, more than likely, we're gonna have to come back and figure it out. You gotta be a Gemini in order to complete this? You're probably not wrong about that. It's like, how do you get numbers out of the zodiac sign? Either way, thankfully, unlike other games that just make you do that, we have other puzzles to do before we get stuck on that one.
This must be the clock mentioned in the commonplace book.
Where did you talk about the book? Or how old the upstairs clock is. Okay.
This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces.
Okay, we'll have to come back here.
I need the key.
Although I would laugh. Watch, we're gonna go to the boiler room, and it's like, yeah, you need the item from like the upstairs room.
I need the key.
I'm just gonna say the crow's back. The fuck was that? I like how the patients in this asylum are having the greatest time of their life. They're just chilling, drinking, smoking, getting the help that they need.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon. Is that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
It's a good shit.
Maybe so, but I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
I like how it just disappears into their pockets.
Is it all that you hope for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
No, back in these days, they would probably tell the kids
Sincerity
just to
is
have a
really
smoke.
refreshing.
Yo,
I
Timmy,
wish
calm
you
the
were
fuck
mad
down.
as
Have a
I
smoke.
am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage.
Just little smoke break. You know, just have to have a smoke break. Or anything, there might be something in here we can get. Like lore!
Lost Plantations of Louisiana. Thierry Briclot, 1917.
Too much lore. Oh, I can knock over the books, let's go. Alright. More conversations?
Are you reading anything good?
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine. It's actually not bad.
I see, like, it should just continue instead of making you, like, click 3 times.
Do you know where Detective Carnby is?
Oh, you don't need him. You're doing fine.
I should probably go.
Until next time, chérie.
No, I was gonna say, can I pull out my gun here? I can't shoot. Pop. Ooh. Can I have it, please? Alright, alright.
What is going on here?
If it loaded faster, that actually would have been really fucking good. If it loaded faster, that actually would have been a 10 out of 10. Not even gonna fuck with you guys. Debris? Bolt cutter, let's go. That probably is the scariest thing that's happening in the game.
Everything's back to normal.
It's just that weird, like, stutter of lag before it loaded everything in, kind of like, I don't know, gave me a warning. Fire poker? Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm guessing that's the licensed music.
It's wet shut.
Are we gonna talk to the groundskeeper? No, she's not there anymore. She disappear? Or do you think it just didn't load her in? She gone. Oh, we just took her book. Okay, cool. Nothing there. Let's go to that boiler room and see if we can finish that puzzle. Getting lots of cutscenes, making our way to the boiler room. That tells me that the puzzle that we skipped, we don't have to do it right now, thankfully.
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
You don't hear
I'm
the
sorry.
door open?
I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
You know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Harwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
Yo, can I have some? Also, how many smokes did she bring? Because she's like going through them all. Where'd you go?
What's that?
Garden hose.
It's another piece of broken plate.
Need the rope. Why don't you use the garden hose to grab that though? Dumb. Are we literally just gonna grab what she... Mummified cat! You know, maybe you shouldn't grab things that people bury in the ground. What the fuck?
This can't be.
Yeah, no shit, put it back. Put it back. Why are you taking it with you? Unless it gives you, like, an infinite rocket launcher. Why? Bolt cutter? Yeah, let's get it.
It worked.
Water hose.
Ah, what's this?
I'm assuming that's... Well, we already have a melee weapon, though, so... Unless they're gonna spawn in an enemy out of nowhere for you to break this and then pick up the axe. I don't know why that was there. Wait, are we just gonna fill up that hole with water and then it's gonna fill up? I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it. Now I just gotta find the valve and drink. No. Okay, it's okay. That's cute.
There we go.
I like how it's just already at the top. We don't even see it rise. A piece of a larger decorative plate. It has a dark and burnt quality. So that tells me it goes in the clock?
The housekeeper buried some... Emily,
Wait.
The old clock was an intricate machine with eccentric astronomic motifs, but nothing appeared particularly unusual to Emily. But then she discovered a large decorative plate that reminded her of Miss Jackson's ritual bench, where she had configured the talisman to open the door back to Deseto. The clock's plate had unfortunately been sabotaged, but if she could piece the plate back together, she figured she would be able to repeat the procedure and maybe open up to another world. Emily felt surprised by how much she enjoyed the company of Ruth. There was something familiar and friendly about her, like they were old friends that simply forgot about each other.
Interesting. Foreshadowing?
The housekeeper buried something in the flower patch beneath one of Dr. Gray's windows. She was singing in some Creole language, performing a peculiar bourgeois voodoo ritual. Certainly not an unfamiliar sight in the French Quarter, but voodoo had never felt this bitter to Emily.
Alright, we got the piece. I'm assuming it goes for the clock. We'll go there in a moment. I just need to see if we can even exit this place. Nope, cool. Ladder? Sure, why not? Shortcut. Bathroom. Gross. There's nothing in here. It literally has to like autosave every door you open, huh?
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
There's something missing. It's another one of those plates for the talisman. It's also broken and missing some pieces.
Okay, so I guess the piece we have is for the clock, not for the boiler room. Ooh, cellar. Oh no, this is where we started.
I need the key.
No. I guess the one good thing about like having a circle indicator telling you if you can interact with something is if you don't see it in a room, you can just get out of there, right? Checkpoint.
It's wet shut.
Private room, no entry? Okay, cool. I think this is the part where we go back to that puzzle that I got stuck on and try and figure it out. Amazing.
I need the key.
There we go. Just need one more. Where can I find that last one, huh? The only thing I can think of is just searching the other rooms before we go back into that puzzle room. Granted, there's also that safe we gotta figure out.
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this. I need the key.
Nope. Alright, well, that's all the rooms. I guess we're doing the puzzle now. That's gonna be an interesting one. At least it gives us nice puzzle room music. I just gotta figure out what this has to do with the puzzle in the room. So they probably could have fixed the inputs in this section. Fuck! Oh really? Shit! Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Bro, do you have any candles in case you're in total darkness?
Will I need...
Oh, the numbers are just telling me like what they are in order. Okay. Like there's 12 signs, so there's 12 numbers. I guess. Right? If anything, I was gonna make a joke about that earlier, being like, huh, for a game called Alone in the Dark, we're kind of not really alone or in the dark that much. It's funny, the PS3 game that I played, you were more alone in the dark. Had a weird mechanic where you had to like click the sticks to make your characters blink, otherwise like the screen would start getting fuzzy because realism. Oh shit. But yeah, I want to say we got to a point in the game where I won't lie, I'm starting to get a bit stuck. Just cause gotta figure out how this puzzle works, so you know. Good, amazing. I do like the music that's being played here though. So far that if there's one praise I can give this game so far, it is the soundtrack. But yeah, no, we hit a roadblock. This is a good roadblock. If I get stuck in a video game, I want it to be because it's a good puzzle and not because of dumb shit. So you know. What do these names have to do with this? Figured the combination for the lock using information found in Perosi's room. You know what? Maybe we need to read Perosi.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor.
Be
She was
also that
confused
puzzle?
and suffered
What?
partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here.
That puzzle
and
with
offered to
the
pay for her
mild right
stay.
there. Do it?
Right.
What?
What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago. A claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Why does that sound so loud? Oh, some of them don't have names, huh? Oh no, they do, okay. Weird noises! Oh, I can't even flip them. Are these names actually on there? Nora Keith. Oh, she's okay, right there. So 9 and a 4. And William? Nine, 4, 2. 2, 4, 9. Maybe it goes from left to right. William, Franklin, Nora. So 2, 9, 4.
Will I need to remember how...
So 2 is PCs. Nine is Libra. We'll go with that one. And if I was right, I could just keep on going up and down until it it comes out, but let's see what's number 4.
Will I need...
Taurus?
Ah, here we go.
A piece of a larger decorative plate, it has dark and burnt quality. A lot of glitches when it like loads back into the game. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, man, no offense, unless I'm asking for help, why you come to the stream and be like, yo, this is how you do the puzzle? That's kind of fucked up, no offense. Oh, okay. I was wondering if that damaged you, or no, I guess it does. You just can't avoid this then. I guess you just take the hit. The puzzle with the mold right there, do it, yes, flip them now, all mold side up. That basically is the answer right there, man. I was literally telling you to do the puzzle. Oh, fuck.
I think I've seen this somewhere.
You know what? You're right. I'm wrong. You flip it? Ooh, it's one of those.
There was something in Jeremy's notebook about this.
Actually, this looks like it would be there because of the blood. Can you move the middle one? No, so the middle one has to be there. Oh, I'm noticing the sides aren't really aligning. It's pretty cute. Hmm. It almost looks like it connected there. Hmm. Maybe it's one of those that you just can't do right now. I don't know. I'm like, maybe if we like connect the lines with each other, that can work. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case. Hmm. Oh, and then this comes back to normal. A pretty good song. Door physics, right? I gotta head out to the store because it's gonna close soon. So we'll see if we continue this when I come back. But I just want all of you to have a badass rest of your weekend, and always remember that you are destruction. Why?